Bradley, this way. Straight ahead. Bradley. Straight ahead. No, on your left. Wait. Gaga all the way back to your left. How does that feel? Is that the magic of it?
Well, you know, I do have to say that it really was Bradley driving the ship, especially in terms of making sure that this film was completely different than the ones that came before it. And I thought that that was such a bold move. And the first time I heard him sing and heard the way that he talked about music and the way that he talked about telling this story, I just knew that he could play a rock star. I knew that he could shoot music and the industry in a way that was true and real. And yes, you know, the truth is that Ali and I are nothing alike. I mean, she's jaded, she's depressed, she doesn't believe in herself, she's insecure. Have I had those moments earlier in my life? Yes, but you know, when I decided I wanted to go out into the world and make it as a musician, I believed in myself, and there was nothing that could stop me. So I had to really reframe a lot of things in my mind and my heart, and I had to go back to places and into trauma and face things that I didn't want to face for years and years and years. And I owe a lot of that to Bradley and trusting him to be vulnerable, and also to, you know, Elizabeth Kemp and Susan Batson, my acting teachers that were there. You know, they really helped me to go to the nectar of who I am and reawaken things that I wanted to be asleep for a long time. And when you reawaken those things and you get to set and they fly right out of you, it's like alchemy. It's chemistry, and it's authentic and real. And I'm very grateful, and I'm so excited and proud also of Bradley's win this evening for Best Director and Sam Elliott's win for Best Supporting Actor.
It's a good question, you know, and I've been thinking a lot about that. And I think ultimately it's love. You know, I love this medium so much that superseded the immense fear of failure and humiliation I had. I think if I didn't love doing this so much and the love I had for this story, I never would have been able to do it. And I think that just trumped it for me.
Barry, right down the middle, Barry, right here in front, please. Thank you. Barry, back there. Barry, over here. Barry, straight ahead, please. Thank you. Stay here. You look down, see Jim Carrey. I missed the word.
I was warned early on that, you know, a movie like this is, you're going to get certain things coming up, but you know, it hasn't been horrible. I wish there was no controversy. I wish everybody was happy, but you're going to run into this type of thing. I mean, you know, there were certain things that we didn't do right and certain things that we did right, but you know, the movie wouldn't have changed because it really is a movie about the 2 months that these guys spent in a car together, and we got that from Don Shirley and from Tony Lip Vallelonga.
Very respectfully. I had heard a couple of pieces of music of Don Shirley's in the past, Waterboy. I knew that his song, but I didn't know anything about him, and I certainly didn't know anything about Tony Lip Vallelonga. Fortunately, and I was nervous about it, to be honest. I'm not Italian American. I am from New York, but I'm not from the Bronx, and I'm not Italian American. And there's a lot of good Italian American actors out there, including from this city. So I was nervous about it, but B. Farrelly fortunately talked me into it, and I'm glad I wasn't a coward about it and took it on because I had a great experience.
It's very empowering. It's been a long time coming, so that's why it's so important for us that we're no longer invisible. that our work, our talents, our Asian talents are recognized and given equal opportunity to be able to go for the same roles.